All right. Testing. You. All right. Welcome to the Church of Hot Sauce. As always, I am Pepper Bay. Welcome on this beautiful Sunday morning, September 29th, 2024, episode 35, Church of Hot Sauce. So that's pretty cool. Nice little milestone, number 35. Today we're going to be sampling some great sauces. I do have a couple announcements, all fun stuff. Look forward to today's episode and have a great spicy sermon at the end. So looking forward to that. Some things that are coming up. You just had the Baltimore belt match for League of Fire, and you had, of course, the Reaper Teacher came out on top. A-Sip Chomper. Reaper Teacher came out on top. She was able to win a second belt. First female to hold 2 belts in the world. That's crazy. Very proud of her. Very good for her. Couldn't be happier for her. One thing that's going to be huge coming up next month, there's going to be a Halloween stream by not only myself, but by Mrs. Scoville Unit. So that's going to be super fun. Working on getting some companies on here, some people within the community on here, and it should make for a really, really great stream for Halloween. So are my glasses bent a little bit? Maybe. So stream's going to be awesome. It's going to be a long stream, just like we did last year. But again, we'll be doing challenges, eating peppers, reviewing hot sauce even. And we're going to release some stuff after that as well. So definitely looking forward to that. I will keep everybody on here posted on what that specific date is for that stream. If you'd like to be a part of it, go ahead and send me a private message. Find me on Facebook. If you like watching the show on here, please go follow the Facebook Church of Hot Sauce. Can't miss it. It's gonna be a good time for sure. So on today's episode, we've got a couple of creators. One collab sauce. That means 2 different delicious engineers of food came together and made a sauce together. So let's go ahead and start with that one. And that was Rojo hot sauce and the Hot Sauce Realm. Hot Sauce Realm is the people that hosted the Denver belt match in Fort Collins. Great people, amazing individuals. So I can only imagine that their sauce can be great. We have also, I believe, tried some Rojo in here. Not quite sure. I know I've had some personally. I don't know if I've reviewed it on here. So it's a collab between them. Super cool design bottle. As soon as they told me they had a collab on the shelf, it was like, I'm getting that bottle for sure. And if you never had an opportunity to go into the Hot Sauce Realm, it's a great shop. Tiny, but man, the selection of flavors and makers in the community is absolutely outstanding. It's huge. Like as far as selection is concerned, they've got everybody. Like literally everybody. Colorado, Colorful Colorado Creations, Rojo, High Desert Sauce Company. We love Zach over there. They've got just mind-blowing Horsetooth. They mind-blowing the selection that they had in that space, that amount of space. So let's go ahead and see this sauce right here, this collab sauce. It's Where the Buffalo Realm. I love play on words. I know you guys do too. It's fantastic. Makes my heart feel good. So we've got the Where the Buffalo Realm. So I'm going to assume that it's a buffalo style hot sauce. So let's see here. Ingredients are bell pepper, white distilled vinegar, onion, cayenne, garlic, salt, olive oil, and black pepper. So that's very interesting. Again, Not a whole lot on the ingredients list. Gotta love that sometimes. Most of the time, honestly, it means that you're able to make flavors really work without having to add too much else. So, see what this smells like here. Mmm, that's nice. It's not quite like as big of a vinegary bite that you'd be used to from like a buffalo, like say like a Frank's or like something that's readily available out there. It's got such a beautiful. I'm assuming it's because of the bell peppers. Um, it smells like it's been tended to over like in an oven for a long time at a low temperature, like beautifully baked or cooked out to get that sweet flavor from that bell pepper, that natural sweetness, but that roastedness to it as well. Ooh, that smells really good. I'm excited for this. All right, so once again, we're the Buffalo Realm. Love the artwork. Love it. Might just have to get another bottle just to sit on the shelf. Okay, so consistency. It's beautiful. Notice xanthan gum wasn't mentioned. Oh my goodness. Cheers. Mm. Oh my goodness. The bell pepper, it's almost like a brothiness. It's so well done with that natural sweetness coming out. Flows into that. You get a little bit of that black pepper. You get a little bit of the vinegar mixing with the cayenne and a little bit of heat flashes in the pan. That's beautiful. That's a really nice sauce. The garlic comes through, the onion comes through to balance it all out. Yum. Like, how could you, like, this is a great sauce, guys. This might be an all-time, like, it's definitely not your traditional buffalo sauce, but it's as if you took a buffalo sauce and made it, like, more high-end. Like, that's essentially what you're getting with this sauce. Mm. That is so good. Heat level 0.5, but the flavor and the full-on grate on this sauce, guys, this is an 8.7, 8.79, somewhere in there. Okay, that is a quality sauce. Very impressed by that. I love collab sauces because you really do, like, no matter what the companies that are coming together to make the sauce, you really do get just such a. It's not a clash because everything works. It's more like an interpretive dance of hot sauce. Great, well done on this. Wow, bravo to you guys. Hot Sauce Realm and Oso Rojo hot sauce. Amazing sauce, guys. 8.7 or 9. That's a really good sauce. Next up, we've got Colorful Colorado Creations. Now, one of the reasons I love going to the shows, not only for networking, for my own brand and for the show and all that jazz, but getting to hear the people's stories directly. One of the sauce, Ranch Seed, met them at the Fort Collins. They had sent me product before, so it was cool to get to shake their hand, talk to them, hear their story in person. So that was really cool. Well, that's absolutely one of my favorite things is meeting the people behind the sauce, because especially when you're still on that level where you're not necessarily like all over the place, you're not a major brand. You first off, you find a lot better hot sauce in small batch stuff. But you really have to be able to sell yourself before you're selling your sauce, because it's a one-on-one situation. And it's awesome. So this gentleman over at Colorful Colorado Creations went through some turmoil in his life. Coming out of the turmoil, he sought hot sauce and that creative aspect to help him through that journey. And not only has that turned into a great brand, but Also, he sells one of his bottles to specifically part of the profits go to an organization that helps with people of addiction and overcoming addiction. So we've got that one here. It's called Junkie's Revenge. As soon as he told me that story, it's like, okay, I'm buying that bottle for sure. At the very least, you know. So great story behind that. Absolutely love hearing that. Love hearing that not only is this helping an individual, you know, with their dream as far as hopefully being able to do the sauce game full time. But on top of that, you have decided to take some of that profit and put it back into something beautiful. It screams the hot sauce community, because that's what I wouldn't say a lot of people, but there's so much giving within that community, and such grace and such class that it's a really amazing representation of the kind of people that are in the hot sauce community. So we're going to do this. I always ask, what's your best seller? What's your favorite? And then I usually get my favorite if I'm testing some of them. Also with that kind of helps me know what you were trying to achieve with your favorite. What sells the most, which is what the community likes the most out of your sauces, and then whatever I like is, come on. But usually I try not to try all the sauces, especially if I'm buying different bottles, because I like being able to review them on the show blindly and not have any other thought process in that. So we're going to go ahead and give it a Taylor Swift. But we've got the Colorado Red by Colorful Colorado Creations. Love the artwork. Got a nice little mountaintop scene inside of the sea right there for Colorado. I love that. On the bottle it says, making sauce, not getting sauced since 4/19/20. That's an amazing message, and it's right on the bottle. Okay, ingredient list. Red Fresno pepper, red bell pepper, and a small kiss of dried ghost pepper. Water, distilled vinegar, Fresno chili, lemon, red peppers, garlic powder, vegetable oil, chili de rista, salt, ghost pepper powder, and xanthan gum. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. Very excited for this. And for those that don't know, in Colorado, in that area, they do wet burritos. So I'm assuming that's what Colorado Red is supposed to be representative of, is that sauce that they smother burritos in. Which, if you've never been out to Colorado, great place, great food, and surprisingly, if you can find them, very good Latin food. So, ooh, it's almost got in a smoothness, almost like an American cheese kind of smell. But it's because of you can tell it's because of the garlic, or not the garlic, the Fresnos, the lemon, the garlic powder, the red peppers all together. It's got a great smell, guys. Oh my goodness. Let's see what this looks like. So it is made with xanthan gum. Y'all know my opinion on that. All right, it almost has a creaminess look to it. It's got a really nice look to it, really nice viscosity. It really is. Oh my goodness. So the real creaminess that comes across the palate first goes right into this beautiful, beautiful texture of pepper bits inside of the pepper, almost like an internal garnish. But it's still smooth and creamy at the same time. It's very interesting. The little bits of pepper have a little bit of a crunch to them, a little bit of a snap to them. That you get that smoothness, and you get hit with this wave of a little bit of spice along with the pepper chunks. Great flavor. Absolutely phenomenal flavor. The red peppers really come through. And I kind of get a little bit of that. It's a ghost burn. It's not really a ghost flavor. If you mix this into, no joke, like a stovetop nacho cheese, oh, put a whole bottle of this in there. Go get crazy with it. That's so good. It's very different too. Now that right there is an easy 8. As far as the burning, you're getting a little bit more. You may be getting like a 1.5. It's nothing crazy. Really, really great sauce though. Colorado Red. Way to go. That's awesome. Okay. Last but not least, we've got Colorful Colorado Creations Junkies Revenge. This is the bottle where proceeds are put towards an organization that helps people in the recovery process. Awesome. Gotta love that, street art kind of look to it on the verbiage. That's really, really cool. All right. Give it a little Taylor Swift. Shake it up. Shake it up. What's up, Michael? All right. Let's go ahead and give this one a smell. I'm going to cleanse my palate a little bit more. All right, let's see what this smells like. Junkie's Revenge. Let's see what the ingredients list is first. Red wine, vinegar, red peppers, lime juice, distilled vinegar, carrots, smoked white onion, water, habanero pepper, garlic powder, olive oil, honey, and black pepper. Awesome. Interesting little mix. Ooh. Yeah, you're definitely getting that habanero. Like, you get a little blast of vinegar, but you definitely get the habanero flavor behind it and the smell. Very distinct. It's got a really nice smell to it. The lime juice must be what's setting it off. But the smoked white onion, there's definitely a smokiness to the outside of the sauce. Interesting. Okay. Interesting that this one is not made with xanthan gum. That's a beautiful consistency. It's like a smooth applesauce. Cheers. Wow. The texture is beautiful. Somehow it's pulsed, but somehow it melts more in your mouth when it hits your palate. That's very unique. I'm going to have to do another spoonful of that. That was so bizarre in the best way. Beautiful texture. Right in that smoked flavor of the onions comes right after this flash of like acidity with the lime juice. And then you just get hit with this beautiful habanero, not even a burn really, just a beautiful habanero flavor on the back. That's wonderful. I would love to, sometimes me and my dad, we do tenderloins and stuffed inside of pineapples to smoke them. I would love to put this sauce on the, like butterfly open that tenderloin, put that on there and then roll it back up and stuff it inside the pineapple. This flavor is absolutely outstanding. Wow. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that. It's got such a good burn at the end. It's not like crazy, but it's just enough to let you know, like, it's knocking on the back of your throat, like, hey, I'm here. Like that's really good. Junkie's Revenge, and by Colorful Colorado Creations. Outstanding. Again, the burn's probably going to be like, it's a habanero, so it's maybe creeping on a 2. But that flavor's a 9. That flavor's a 9 all day. The way the texture is and everything, that's beautiful. So it's been a pretty decent show as far as scores are concerned. 8.7, a 9, and a 9. That's crazy. That doesn't usually happen that often. Okay. This is my palate here a little bit. All right. So for the spicy sermon today, we had a really crazy hurricane that hit. Hurricane Helen, I believe. And she was not nice. She was not a nice lady. A lot of flooding all throughout Georgia and the Carolinas. Florida got hit hard. It's crazy. Loved all the reach outs that I got from people making sure I was okay. I did the same with a lot of friends that are in that area. It was absolutely insane. I still had to go to work on Friday. Down trees, down power lines, 60, 70 mile per hour wind gusts. It was absolutely insane. And, sometimes, in this time, like situations like that where a bunch of people all at once have to go through some kind of hardship, sometimes you really see the true side of people. I know I enjoy going on a local Facebook page with rants and raves, that you definitely see the good side of people, and you see the really opposite end of the spectrum on that. Remember, especially in a situation like that where a bunch of people are going through it all at once, I know it might seem hard, but try not to be selfish. And the more that people try to not be selfish, the easier that whole situation is for the community. Again, I know that's very hard to accomplish, and maybe your story is harder than others or something like that, or your house has been affected more than others or what have you. But remember, everybody's going through it. Everybody's going through a walk today. And just because your walk was harder doesn't mean that you get special privileges or you get to get mad at people for no reason, or to no reason of their own. Don't take it out on people. Try to make somebody's day better if you can't make your own day better. And it all turns into a better situation. Well, that's it for today's episode. Appreciate all of you guys tuning in. We'll be back next week. I've got some great sauces from Hellbound Sauces. Scott sent me a bunch of sauces. They look amazing. Flavor profiles sound fantastic. So tune in next week for that. Until then, as always, I'm Pepper Bay. And here at the Church of Hot Sauce, may the spice be with you and also with you. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, everybody.